Assalamu alaikum everyone. Our 15th chapter of marketing is consumer buying behavior. इसमें हम सबसे पहले देखेंगे पर्सनल फैक्टर्स कहते हैं अ बायर्स डिसीजंस आल्सो आर इन्फ्लुएंस्ड बाय पर्सनल कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स सच एज द बायर्स एज एंड लाइफ साइकिल स्टेज ऑक्यूपेशन इकोनॉमिक सिचुएशन लाइफस्टाइल एंड पर्सनैलिटी एंड सेल्फ कॉन्सेप्ट इसमें फर्दर पार्ट है एज एंड लाइफ साइकिल स्टेज people change the goods and services they buy other their lifetime tastes in food clothes furniture and recreation are often age related buying is also shaped by the stage of the family life cycle the stage through which families might pass as they mature over time. Marketers often define their target market in terms of life cycle stage and development appropriate products and marketing plans for each stage. Traditional family life cycle stage include young singles and married couples with children. Third one is occupation. A person's occupation affects the goods and services bought. Blue collar workers tend to buy more rugged work cloth, whereas white collar workers but more business suits. Marketers try to identify the occupational group that have an above average interest in their products and services. A company can even specialize in marketing products needed by a given occupational group. Thus, computer software companies will design different products for brand managers, accountants, engineers, lawyers, and doctors. आ गया economic situations. A person's economic situation will affect product choice. Marketers of income sensitive goods watch trend in personal income, saving and interest rate. If economic indicators point to the recession, marketers can take steps to redesign, reposition and reprice their product closely. आगे आता है next one is lifestyle. People coming from the same subculture, social class, and occupation may have quite different lifestyles. Lifestyle is a person's pattern of living as expressed in his or her psychography. It involves measuring consumers' major AIO dimension activities, work, hobbies, shopping, sports, social events, interest, food में इंटरेस्ट हो फैमिली में फैशन में रिक्रिएशन में एंड ओपिनियन राय दी जाए अबाउट दैम सब अपने बारे में सोशल इश्यूज समाजी इश्यूज़ के बारे में बिजनेस प्रोडक्ट लाइफ स्टाइल कैप्चर समथिंग मोर दैन द पर्सनल क्लास social class or personality. It profiles a person's whole partner of acting and interesting in the world. Next one is a personality and self-concept. Each person's distinct personality influence his or her buying behavior. Personality refers to the unique psychological characteristics that led to relatively consistent and lasting response to one's own environment. Personality is usually described in terms of traits such as self-confidence, dominance, sociability, autonomy, defensiveness, adaptability, and aggressiveness. Personality can be useful in analyzing consumer buying for certain product or brand choices. For example, coffee marketers have discovered that heavy coffee drinkers tend to be high on sociability. Thus, to attract customers, Starbucks and other coffee houses create environment in which people can relax and socialize over a cup of streaming office coffee. Next one is the psychological factor. A person's buying choice are further influenced by four major psychological factors: motivation, perception, learning, and belief and attitudes. Motivation. A person has many needs at any given time. Some are biological, arising from state of tension such as hunger, thirst, or discomfortable. Next one is मार्शलोस थ्योरी ऑफ मोटिवेशन. इसमें आता है सबसे पहले सेल्फ एक्चुअलाइजेशन, स्टीम, लव एंड बिलोंगिंग, सेफ्टी नीड, साइकोलॉजिकल नीड्स. हम पढ़ते हैं सबसे हम पहले पढ़ते हैं परसेप्शन होता क्या है. परसेप्शन क्या होता है. मोटिवेटेड पर्सन इज रेडी टू एक्ट how the person acts influenced by his or her own perception of the situation. All of us learn by the flow of information through our five senses: sight, hearing, smell, touch, and taste. However, each of us receives, organizes, and interprets his sensory information in an individual way. Perception is the process by which people select, organize, and interpret information to form a meaningful picture of the world. आगे था learning क्या है? When people act, they learn. Learning describes change in an individual's behavior rising from experience. Learning theories say that most human behavior is learned. Learning occurs through the interplay of drives, stimuli, cues, responses, and reinforcement. Next one is beliefs and attitudes. Throughout doing and learning, people acquire beliefs and attitudes. These in return influence their buying behavior. A belief in a descriptive thought that a person has about something. Buying behavior differs greatly for a tube of toothpaste, a tennis racket, and expensive camera and a new car. More complex decisions usually involve more buying participants and more buyer deliberation. Figures show the types of consumer buying behavior based on the degree of buyers involved and the degree of difference along patterns. Types है buying behavior complex buying behavior की further type है complex buying behavior. उसका consumers undertake complex buying behavior when they are highly involved in a purchase and perceive significant difference among brands. Consumer may be highly involved when the product is expensive, risky, purchased infrequently, and highly self-expressive. Typically, the consumer has much to learn about the product. Categories, for example, a personal computer by Armani not know what attribute to consideration. Many product feature carry no real meaning. A Pentium Pro chip, Super Video Resolution, or Max of Prime. Thank you and Allah Hafiz.